duck so peaceful. Such a simple life. You know, as as the more I'm doing these, the more I'm like really trying to figure out my angles and stuff like that. Because right now this is a front-facing camera. I flip around the other way. I don't know. It's completely. It's just different. It's weird. I don't look the same. I don't like it. But then again, I'm also really tired. I almost didn't make this video, honestly. I would have already been fourth video in and almost would have already not necessarily quit. I just tired, and I guess a big point of this video is just making sure that I stick to my goals and I don't stray off. Because I believe, as I mentioned before, like if I get a little bit off path, out of routine, then things can it just messes with me mentally. I know that there are times whenever I have like a little bit of leeway, and thankfully I prepare. Um, Something I do is, like, let's say I just make sure I have it's kind of like on, it's not actually on a money sense, or I make sure that I meet a certain quota, and if I could go over that quota, then I do that just in case I have a bit of an off day, which today I did, and it's completely my fault. Because I decided to go hang out with some friends last night, and as to where I set a time for myself to leave and go home, I didn't abide by that. So that's on my part, being not as disciplined. So like today, I know I definitely did not stick completely to my diet. Not that I overate or anything. I actually underate and kind of cheated with like a little bit of snack just to get, just so that way I wasn't too starving. And then I'm too drained for the gym. Can't do it. Today's leg day. it's um, it's not good. It's not funny. Because I know how I am with my body image, and uh, I already punched myself in the gut, which it's I've gotten better about it. It's definitely a process thing. It definitely takes time for me to fully adjust. You know what I mean? Like I know I got the goals in place. I have everything set in mind. I know what I need to do. I make sure I have my bases covered a little bit, like I just said with the money thing. That way, in case I do slip up, I'm not completely losing my mind. Um, but I am still taking accountability for taking accountability for the fact that I know I have these goals and things, and I have certain quotas every week. I have like fitness goals. There's a level of discipline that definitely has to be uh, has to be taken into account with, especially with what I'm doing. And I really am trying to not give myself any room for error. So like I it does make myself, I tend to be pretty hard on myself at times, but I don't know. It's something I know I needed to do. Which bugs my mind too. You know, I I mean this against anybody that's watching this and may have told me this, but I always have friends that tell me it's like I need to take it easy. You gotta can't go as hard. I understand that to an extent, but I don't know. Whenever you got the mindset of like, hey, I need to get shit done. Like I don't like. For me, it's one of those things where like I just feel like I don't have any time to spare in the matter. You know what I mean? I want what I want, and I want to get it done as soon as possible. Just how it goes. But I do have to be more disciplined about it. I can't, feel guilty or be guilt tripped, into doing stuff. And I'm not saying that anybody ever guilt trips me into it. Like ultimately, if somebody invites me to go somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, come on, come on, come on," and I decide to go, I decide to go. You know what I mean? I'm very capable of putting my foot down. And I could have done that last night. I don't know. Again, I told myself that I'd be better about it, and it just didn't. And then one drink, one drink turned into two. Actually, one sip turned into one drink, and then one drink turned it into two. Um, and next thing you know, I'm not getting home until 4 o'clock or so in the morning, and running on fumes. So again, just too tired. Like my morning routine, it just fell apart completely. Um, yeah, things just did not go according to schedule, and it's during the week. This is February 5th. February 5th. It's a Wednesday. Can't be doing this during the week. And then I also have friends that want to hang out tonight too. That want to do this whole karaoke thing. Um, so it's like, ooh. I don't even have the energy to go DoorDash right now too, but I feel like it probably makes sense to at least go get a little bit in. Even though like whatever I DoorDash now, like it's basically just gonna go back into gas in my car because I like keeping it in a full tank. That's gonna take maybe $15, and then if I do a few dashes just to get up to that, I mean, it's tough being disciplined. You know what I mean? But it really is like it's something that everybody needs to have like to certain some kind of extent. You know what I mean? At least that's how I view it. I've spent way too many years of my life, kind of just winging it. Um, and I mean that like irresponsibly. So the older I get, the more accountable I need to be, and these hard challenges that I'm doing, just gonna require that much more effort. But anyways, that's my little bit of rant. Um, it is getting dark. It's just already sunsetting, and yeah, man. I kind of noticed something cool, by the way, too. Some of my videos, like those older ones that didn't get views, they're like catching up, which is just really interesting. It's just dope. And I think it's like some are getting interactions from people that like don't initially follow. So it's like it's like a nice little confidence boost knowing that. Well, yes, this is only the fourth one, but like these organic videos are slowly creeping up. So very very exciting stuff. Also, Ember, thank you for watching the video. Don't tell mom and dad. For anybody that's watching, my sister saw the videos and is now aware of the news, and she texted me, and I was like, "Don't tell mom." Oh God. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe. And again, if you want to be more engaged with my group and know what I do, please follow the herd on Facebook. It'll be right there, that little image. It's an EDM Facebook community, a bunch of headbangers from across the country. We just love music, and this is just my preparation for my journeys to come. Um, so yeah, we'll go back and watch the goodbye thumbnail video. I believe it's in my migration prequels, and that'll give you some more further detail. Other than that, guys, again, appreciate you watching. Peace out.